Hey, brother.
Hello, how are you? Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Yes,
It's always nice coming to these things and seeing you every year.
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's always good, especially looking at what everybody's doing and the celebration they do and the pride they do it.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. What are you most excited about this year? What have you been working on? I know you always work on amazing projects. What are you most excited about right now?
Well, the first thing comes to my mind is where we came from.
Okay.
About three days ago, we came from Ukraine,
Wow. Okay.
and we're doing few things in Ukraine, but the things that we visited is one of the projects is uh, helping the agriculture in Mykolaiv
Okay.
to also the winemakers.
Okay.
So we have a center where we got a global grant about $165,000. So we bought all the equipment, we put solar on the building,
Great.
generator and refrigeration, and now we provided them also with 11,000 plants, grape
Grapevines,
plants.
yeah.
So now the cooperative, they call it, in Mykolaiv, now they can make their wine. And then we brought 6 Ukrainians to United States to Napa Valley.
Wow.
And
Learn winemaking.
Yeah, so they went for 2 weeks to study how to make wine
Amazing.
in new ways. So now they're starting to make wine with the grapes they have, but
Yeah.
in 2 to 3 years they have more crops and then they sustain their life. But also the farmers can bring their product to this center and sell their product.
Right.
So the second one we did is we traveled from Mykolaiv all the way to Kyiv, and from Kyiv to they call it Volyn,
Okay.
and where we had another global grant, and this global grant is with the mothers and the children of the fallen heroes in
Wow.
Ukraine,
Yeah.
where we have them in a camp and for 10 days so they can heal together on their mind and also on their mind and physically.
Wow.
We have physical activity for them, go in the forest and discover things and go in the boats and row in the it was just mind blowing.
And you got to visit both of those projects.
Yes, and every distance, like when you land in what is the country,
Poland.
not Poland, the one below. So then you take a 6-hour ride, and another 7-hour ride to Kyiv. So we saw the governor elect, and stuff, and talk with them, and then another 8 hours to go to Volyn. But it's the gratification is
Yeah.
when you sit with these children and the mothers, and you start acting and reacting with them, the love, the kindness, and these children. I'm sorry, I got emotional a couple of times over there because they will never see their father again.
Yeah.
So a lot of them looked at us like a father figure,
Sure. Sure.
and we were loving it because we were so close.
Yeah.
So, and we work on a lot of other things.
Amazing.
So in between. So
Awesome.
thank you.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So tell me about sort of the larger picture of what you're doing, because I know you work a lot with Rotaractors around the world, especially in
Yes.
Ukraine, though.
Uh-huh.
What do you see? What's happening? What's new with Rotaractors? Where do you think they're going?
I think the Rotaractors are waiting for us to help them for the next step. As a matter of fact, I was just talking to our trustee, our director, and I said, the Rotaractors look for us for the action.
Okay.
And what I suggested that we will put it up for the Rotarians. Why not asking the Rotarians, how many Rotaractors can you sponsor to become a Rotaractor? And also for the existing Rotaractors, how many Rotarians can sponsor a Rotaractor to become a Rotary member?
Uh-huh.
The dues are about $85.
Right.
So if the district drops their dues and the club drop their dues,
Yeah.
all they have to do is the dues for international, because international is not going to drop their dues. So both ways, we will gain the base of the Rotaractors, like $5 or $8, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So, and then from the base, we start graduating them to.
What do you think the advantage of them becoming Rotarians versus Rotaractors? So what I've heard Rotaractors say is, you know, you guys keep talking, you keep planning, we're going to keep doing.
You know, they do. But here what it is. You see, if you take someone wine tasting,
Correct.
and if they like that wine,
Yeah.
they will become more of, attached to it.
Right.
So if we take those Rotaractors and take them away from Rotaractors and show them what is it for them to become a Rotarian,
Okay.
and what are other privileges for them to become Rotarian. Yes, they can act and function and stuff, and I'm proud to say, the first Rotaract Global Grant out of Colombia, with the women in the field, they planting coffee
amazing.
beans,
Yeah.
and now they're producing coffee. Now they have their own brand of coffee, and who was that global grant with? First global grant ever with the Rotaractors. So in between, yes, we can take them to the second level, but we still have to show them what's there for them.
Right.
What can they do more? You know, a lot of people say, let them ask. Well, a lot of times they don't know what to ask.
No, of course not. Right.
You know, so we show them and then let them decide afterwards.
Yeah.
And they are really independent. So we do not need, after we show them, we need to leave them alone and let them govern themselves.
Let them lead. Yeah.
Let them lead themselves into whatever they want to do.
Yeah. Great.
So, but we'll never forget that they still need that financial aid.
Yeah.
They're young.
So let's pull out to where we are now, thinking about the Peace Park. If you want, what do you want every Rotarian to come through and experience here in the Peace Park? And what do you want them leading? Whether before they had an interest in peace or not, what do you want them to get out of meeting the Peace Fellows, experiencing what peace projects are going on? What do you want them to take away from this experience?
Well, let's see where our money went.
Okay.
We invested in the Peace Fellows.
Yeah.
My wife and I, we gave $1.5 million for the Peace Center.
Yeah.
To take one Peace Fellow each year for a university and to complete them. So let's come and see and touch and talk to these young or mature Peace Fellows. What can we also offer them still, and what they can do with us?
Yeah.
60% of the Peace Fellows, after they go through whatever university and stuff, they do not have a clear vision what they're going to do next.
Right.
I think, again, we need to involve them in more what we do on a regular basis. I have the idea, and I'm crazy, I have the idea, why not train the Peace Fellows to become grant writers?
Okay.
Or to become expert in grants. Let's face it, once one district sponsors you and one district hosts you.
Okay.
You're a natural catalyst between two districts to put a global grant. It's not necessarily in that country.
Right.
It could be another country. But you can get both districts to work with each other.
Okay.
To put a global grant and then keep them busy. And if they start with that, when they go into their studies, when they get out, that's in for that.
Right.
That's in front
So
of
what
them.
you're talking about is involving more of the culture of Rotary in the Peace Fellow program, in the curriculum. So
Yes.
that you graduate with the skills to also how to work with Rotary.
Yes, why not? They are smart enough to go to university.
Yeah.
They're smart enough to take all that information, but we keep them away from the course of what Rotary is all about. really where they can taste it. You know, you will not taste it like Dr. Doctorman says. When you go to a waterfall,
Yeah.
you get to the waterfall, you see it from a distance, and you see the waterfall. You get closer.
Okay.
Now you see it a bigger picture of the waterfall.
Yeah.
Then you get closer. Then you start feeling the mist from the waterfall. Then you get a little closer. Then you can taste
Yeah.
the waterfall. Once you taste that waterfall, now you are a Rotarian.
Yeah.
So that waterfall is vast and full of knowledge, and Rotary International, their website is enormous. It's
Yeah.
most beautiful website you
Yeah.
can. But how can we take them there? You see, the Peace Fellows are not members of Rotary International. I don't know if they even have access to what the Rotarians have. So I think we need to work more with them to become more integrate into
Integrated,
the Rotarians,
Right.
Rotarians clubs and districts and zones.
Great. Great. So, but if you think about the average Rotarian meeting a Peace Fellow here, what do you want them to take away from? Like, so what would success look like if you thought it was like you could have a perfect experience for, say, Rotarians who don't know much about peace? What do you want them to learn from being here?
I think the Peace Fellows being here is a great opportunity for them to connect with Rotarians from around. Maybe they become a speaker somewhere. Maybe they become a member of a club somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe they can form. Why the Peace Fellows do not have an e-club that hold all of them in one e-club as a Rotarian in
Yeah.
e-club? Why?
Well, you know why? Because then we can work on global grants.
Well, okay, if you can't work on global grants, I can assure you,
Yeah.
I had Rotaract sitting in my session,
Yeah.
which we do it on a monthly basis,
Sure.
every third Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. A Rotaract will sit on our session. 45 minutes, they will get out with a global grant, with a partner and 15%, and people would love to help the
Yeah.
Peace Fellows.
But if we're a Peace Fellow, you can't get to global grants. You can't be the benefactor of it.
Well, you don't have to be the benefactor. The benefactor is the community somewhere.
No, but so if you're working in peace as a professional peace builder, it means you can no longer be paid to be a professional peace builder. You're now a professional volunteer.
Well, I think all of that could be worked out with Rotary.
Yeah.
I mean, today we were at the Arch Club Society, and I sponsored one Arch Club
Yeah.
person, and he was with us actually in Ukraine and loves it. So what he did, he paid his money.
Yeah.
He became second level Arch Club Society. So I think we need to take the Peace Fellows to the second level. How can we get them more involved? This is the gentleman
agree.
over there. His name is Matt.
Okay.
So he's just coming over here, probably looking for me. But that we need to take the Peace Fellows into the second level, doing the same thing over and over again, and
I agree.
expect
Yeah.
big results. It's not going to happen.
Okay.
So also the Peace Fellows, they have to also think, what their capabilities and how they can help.
Sure.
And I think the sky is the limit for you guys.
Sure.
You went to school. You went through it all. You went to the public integrating. You went to the Rotary integrating. You went to clubs, to zones, to districts. You're there.
Yeah.
What's keeping you from become active on a global grant? And by the way, you do not have to put the global grant by yourself. The district who sponsored you,
Right.
you can go to a fellow and say, I would like you to be the primary. I would like to help, but be the primary. If Rotary does not allow you to do global grant.
Right.
But you know what? I think it's time for us to tell Rotary, we want you to do a global grant. I did not know that before.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's self-dealing, so we can't be a Rotarian and be paid on a global grant. So that's the
well,
the
you're
challenge.
not going to get paid. You're going to get the global grant for someone somewhere in the world.
Yeah.
You know that you're helping them. I think we need to revisit all of this
Yeah,
and see
sure.
how we can do that.
Yeah. Okay. So I get that. So we want to. So success for you, just so I can understand you, is you want to have an integration with the Peace Fellows here, have opportunities for them to speak in the clubs, be more connected to the clubs, have people understand a better idea of what it is we're doing, how we contribute, what defines a second level. I agree with you. What does a second level look like for Peace Fellows within Rotary so that it becomes more integrated?
Correct. So even the Peace Fellows over here,
Yeah.
what keeps you right now from sitting on a table if you are trained to do global grant and help the people do a global grant? Or take them on a website doing global grant. I just met with President Yanka Babalula, and we had a goal for next year for Africa to establish 200 global grants.
Okay.
Well, why can't I connect with you, with Martin and Scott Martin, and I connect with Summer, and then have them be a facilitators for global grants, that they are doing something to put the people together and be innovative. Use your innovation. I use AI to know what every district in the world has in DDM. That's not normal in Rotary International.
Yeah.
I use AI to write a global grant.
Sure.
You guys are so sophisticated, yet it's like sophistication with shackles. It doesn't work that way.
Okay.
You got to set them free. We got to set the Peace Fellows free. Let them get that energy that they stored. You got so much energy stored in you and in every one of you. If that energy ever blow and get out, I think it will change the face of Rotary. Because let's face it, who doesn't like peace?
Right.
And doing a global grant or have kindness or visit a center or help with a center, that kind of kindness and touching people with your kindness, you know you have it.
Sure.
You know you earned it. And you know the Rotarian help you earn it. Why not bring it back and walk with the Rotarians hand in hand and doing it? I think that's the solution for the Peace Fellows to get involved with everybody around the world. And I would love to see the Rotaractors, why not have a list right here, a list of all of the Peace Fellows somewhere over here, and your skills, and invite other people. These are our skills. Like today, I've met with Dr. What's her name from Malaysia, Dr. Julie.
Dr. Julie?
Yeah, Dr. Yeah, so I met with her today, Dr. Elaine.
Elaine.
So Dr. Elaine, and we asked her to be on the panel with the ICC.
Sure.
Well, where did we go to get a Peace Fellow? Right here.
Right here. Yeah. She's amazing.
She's amazing, and she's writing a book about cooking and peace through cooking. Well, you know, who would think about that?
Yeah.
Peace through cooking. And every peace, even negotiation in the world, where do you see people sitting? Sitting on a meal.
Have to have food.
Sharing, breaking bread.
Yeah.
So she knows where to start peace. You know where to start peace. You're with MBI,
Mediators Beyond Borders,
So you know what it is.
Yeah.
I think we need to have all of you get a list, and where is your expertise, and let the people come. Like you go into a McDonald's. You know, I like hamburger with them. I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. I want to invite you to. And nowadays, with the help of AI, with the help of Zoom and everything, you could be anywhere in the world and let us know what's your expertise. where did we put our money? And our money, I know, is invested in the right place, because you guys are all our ambassadors for peace, and we love you all.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Thank you.